this video, we're going to learn about the different question types that are available when you're creating a quiz. So I'm logged into Invanto. I'm going to click Access in CoachRack. And then I'm going to go to the course that I want to work with and click the Edit button. And now I'm going to go into Curriculum. And I'm going to use my first lesson, which is Introduction. And I'm going to click Edit. And now I'm going to go to the Quiz tab. And I've already got a quiz in there, and I've got one of each type of question. So I'm going to click Add a Question so you can see the different types, and I'll show you what they look like. So right here is question type objective, and this is going to be one possible answer out of however many options you want to allow. The multiple choice could be one possible answer or multiple possible answers. And you can create as many answers that are correct as you can are incorrect. Paragraph is where the student actually completes a paragraph to submit for assessment. But this particular item is going to cause the results to not be able to be displayed to the student until they go to the instructor for marking. The same way with the file, the student can upload a file, but they have to wait for the assessment to be completed by the instructor because they'll have to go through that file and mark that file individually. So these two paragraph and file questions are going to have to be submitted to the instructor for marking on an individual basis. The computer cannot score that particular question. So let's take a look at what these look like. I'm going to cancel out of here. This first one is a objective question. And as you can see, the question is, when creating a sales letter, what is a call to action? So where these little circles are, those are all the options that are available. And the middle one, where I've marked it, is the answer. Another neat thing that this allows you to do is put in the question and then put an answer, even if the answer is incorrect. So for this, I put this part of the sales letter that greets the potential customer, I put that as incorrect, and I put the reason why it was incorrect. So that when the student gets it wrong, they'll have an explanation why that one is wrong. So that's the objective type of question. Now let's look at the second one. I'm just going to go to Edit. And this one is a multiple choice question. And the question is right here is, what should you include in the headline of your letter? Out of the 4 options that are available, 2 of them are correct. And I also have the ability to enter into the field why they are correct or why they are incorrect. When you have the ability to put in the correct answer and why it's correct, that section will only show up when they're reviewing the quiz to see what questions they got correct, what questions they got wrong, and why they got it correct or why they got it wrong. So that's a multiple choice question. The next one I'm going to edit. And this is a paragraph question. The question is, write a short paragraph about the importance of headlines in the sales letter. Now, the student will have the ability to fill in a paragraph area, and then I have the ability to fill in all the things that they need to know are right about their answer. So the headline on the sales letter should be designed to grab the potential customer's attention and clearly explain what will be the subject of the sales letter. And I go on to give some more information. And I can actually pull this down and make it larger to look at all of it if I want to. So that's a paragraph. And remember, this is going to have to be submitted to the instructor for assessment. So this will cause the system to not be able to grade this quiz until the instructor reads through the short paragraph and provides marks. The last question type is submitting a file. As you can see, it's a file question type. The student will be able to attach a file as a response to this question. And remember, this question again must be submitted to the instructor for assessment, and the student will not get their score on the quiz until the instructor has graded this particular question. So now let's take a look at what this looks like in a real world situation, what it looks like to the student. So now I'm seeing exactly what the student would see. They would go into that introduction lesson, they would read the information, and then they'd click on Take Quiz. And here's the first question. And we're going to go ahead and fill it out. So when creating a sales letter, what is a call to action? And I'm going to click the middle button, and then I'm going to click submit and next. The next question, what should you include in the headline of your sales letter? I'm going to click this answer and submit and next. And then please write a short paragraph about the importance of headlines in the sales letter. Okay, so I've got my short answer filled out. I'm going to click submit and next. And then right here I can choose to attach a copy of my written sales letter. So I'm going to choose a file. So I've added my file and I'm going to click submit and next. And it tells me, congratulations, you've completed the quiz. Now I'm going to click review results. And it tells me that my quiz has been sent for assessment. Please wait for the results to appear here. So that is how you configure the 4 different types of quiz questions in CoachRack.